Hey you guys, it's Steve with Oscar's Electric. Today we're at a single family residence home out in Prunedale on a 120/240 single phase electrical system. In this particular case, the home had a fire which caused damage to the whole home, which caused damage to most of the home, and due to that, to liability purposes, we're running new electrical circuits throughout the whole home for liability purposes, right? Damaged wiring at the end, so that's what we're doing here. So here we actually have a new 125 amp sub panel. It wasn't on the original plans, but we decided to go ahead and install it. It saves us time for running the wiring to the main panel. So overall, it does kind of even out in terms of the timing to install, the length of the wire, the runs. So most of the circuits are like for like, same location, again, just new boxes, new wires, and of course it's all being secured. We are making sure that we are not doing any damage to the existing cabinetry. You know, we're keeping it all in place. Minimal damage to anything, you know, even the walls. We have our blueprints and we're making sure that we install everything according to the plans per code. So something else that we installed on our behalf was a 4-way switch. So on the plans it only had a single pole switch. So we have a switch coming out from the kitchen to the dining hallway entrance, and of course right over here the front door entrance. That was just on our behalf, courtesy, you know, it fits inside of our budget, and we know at the end of the day our client and the homeowner are going to be happy with that. But besides that, we're not doing too many modifications. It didn't call for a 30 amp circuit, but we know most dryers are going to take 30 amp. Maybe the homeowner is going to change their mind. So we ran it anyway. We have a 30 amp circuit right over here, and we have two 20 amp circuits right over here, which is what the plans call for. So again, we're just doing that because it fits in our budget, and we just don't want to do extra work at the end of the day. The exhaust fan right over here, which, you know, just the rough placement, we're going to have it vented out. And then we're going to also install a light surface fan combo right over here. And again, everything else, what they asked for, you know, they want a couple 2-gang boxes over here. That's what the plans call for, so that's what we're doing. We're in the master bedroom here. Really, we didn't change anything here. It's all according to the plans. Again, new boxes, new wires. You know, we got the nail plates up here. We got the nail plates because we know the inspectors are really heavy on that, so we got those all over the place. We're gonna leave a few extra hanging out, you know, in case the inspector kind of calls us out on something. Here's the master bath. Again, we have light where the exhaust fan's gonna go. Not too many modifications here. You know, we're going according to the plan. According to these plans, there are not going to be any vanities. We're not really going to make the call here, so we're just installing it as the plans show. And another thing that we're also very careful of is to make sure that we're installing the correct fans according to the plans, you know, to make sure that they have the right speeds and the right CFM. So that's the majority of the work, and we're getting ready to do the rough electrical next week, and that's what we do at Oscar's Electric. So again, at the single family home, single phase, 120/240. Here we got the existing panel, not in the best conditions. It's also going to be replaced. We have an existing 200 amp, pretty full. You know, we have a couple 40 amps, a 50 amp, a bunch of twins. So we're going to be replacing this. There's also might be some modifications. We might have to relocate it. You know, due to the water gutter, or maybe these guys got to relocate. But we always want to comply with the utility service requirements, right? In this case, it's PG&E. So yeah, so here it is. We're going to be installing the new grounding, the new race conduit, the new race wire. Again, this is already a 200 amp, and we're going for another 200 amp, like for like. We're going to call it same location, no added load. The garage right here, this is how the homeowner left it, the client. They actually didn't ask for outlets across the wall. They only asked for a couple along the back wall. We're not going to do any modifications to that. You know, we're not sure if they're going to put shelving or whatever their plan is for the garage. So we're just going to leave it as is, and we're going to install the outlets that they required for the garage door opener, and for that back wall over here. And we're excited to show you guys what the result will be.